Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Oceana. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a very exciting June TBR because I'm going to do a challenge in June where my sister is going to choose some of the books that I'm going to read for June. So I'm going to cut to a clip of us choosing books together.
Exactly.
Do you want a cookie from the Philippines?
No.
Look, I got two, so we can each have one.
A cookie from the Philippines?
Yeah. This guy at my work is leaving, so he brought these. But we can have it later.
Okay.
Okay, give me a minute.
Okay.
You're so pretty.
Good lighting. You're so pretty. You
I
look
want anyone
like
to,
a summer babe. Okay. The idea here is that I have a stack of books, a couple that I own, most are from the library. Cassandra is gonna choose like 4 to 5 that I will be reading in the month of June, and these will be like on my TBR, and then I may or may not make a reading vlog of me reading them. I'm gonna show all of the books to you guys, and then she can start like looking through them to see what she wants me to read, okay? So here's the stack.
A fat stack.
Yeah. So I just picked up all of these books from the library, and then the top 2 are ones that I own. So this book I just got from a subscriber. I'll probably read it anyways, but so should I put on this stack? No. You're not allowed to pick that one. I'm gonna read it anyways. But okay, so this is one that I own called The Celebrity. I've had this for so long. It's about a celebrity.
I've read this. It's a very good book.
Oh, okay, perfect. So there you go. So this is one of her options that I own. The rest are from the library. I'm trying to get my physical TBR to 0. So really I should make her pick my physical TBR, but I don't feel like it. I want to read these books from the library. So, but this is the first option. There's 2 YA books. The first one is Save the Date by Morgan Matson. I have only ever read The Unexpected Everything by this author, but loved it. It's a 5-star read. I own it, but I've never read anything else. And I've actually heard this one isn't people's favorites because it's about this, like, I don't know. It's whatever. She can read about it, but you know what it's about, okay? It's about a wedding and things keep going wrong and something like that, okay? So that's the one.
You're not making it sound very appealing.
Well, you know, whatever. Each of these books has a reputation, and they really do affect if I want to read them or not. But I picked all of these books because I do want to read them. So if whatever one she picks, I will want to read it, okay? Next one is You Have a Match by Emma Lord. I do know that I saw Amanda try to read this and she DNF'd it, but...
That's YA? Too?
Yeah, both these are YA.
Oh, okay.
I'm curious enough that I want to try it as well. I don't actually know why, but whatever. This is another option, okay? Some of these won't make sense, but it's fine. I wanted to throw some curveballs in here so that Cassandra, like, would have to choose. The No-Show by Beth O'Leary. I know I literally just said before that I didn't want to read any more books by her. So far, these 3 are not going so great. We're getting to some better ones, okay?
How many do I pick?
4 to 5. 4. We're gonna say 4.
I was gonna say 5.
We're gonna say 4.
You read a lot.
Actually 5.
5.
This one, it just sounds funny. If it's written bad, of course I'll DNF it, but this is about, it's Valentine's Day, and this guy has a date he has a breakfast date, a lunch date, and a dinner date with 3 different girls, and he stands all 3 of them up, and they're all mad, and they all meet up and like get revenge. Something like that. Sounds funny, okay? So there's that. This one I know nothing about, but I've seen this author around. It's called You Belong With Me. And this one is Christian fiction, Christian romance, and I want to get into this series. I think it's either 3 or 4 books. And I think I've seen Bailey read this book, and I think she liked it. So I've always been meaning to try this author. So here's the first book. Okay, I have Heartland. This was in my TBR, I think for May. And I just never read it. Or it was in some TBR that I never read. And I am still interested in it. I don't know if it's Christian fiction, but either way, I'm interested. Okay? How does that sound? Okay, this one I'm excited about. Kind of. Okay, so it's If the Shoe Fits, Julie Murphy. This is kind of like a bachelorette retelling, but it's with like a plus size bachelorette. So I've heard pretty decent things. I don't know if it's fully clean, but we'll see if Cassandra picks it. Okay, we have a thriller. Okay, I've been meaning to read another Riley Sager because I loved Lock Every Door and Home Before Dark. Loved both those books. Both the twists were just right for me. Anyways, I've heard pretty good things about this one. I don't really like unreliable narrators, but whatever. I gotta get over it. And so yeah, I've heard pretty good things about this one. here it is.
You're going too fast.
That's fine. Next is The Summer House by Lauren Denton. I meant to read this last summer and I never got to it. Whoa. And I want to read as many summer books as I can this summer, so I do hopefully want to read this one sometime. So that's an option. And lastly, I secretly really want Cassandra to pick this one. So I'm not going to show it until the very end because I think I want to read it anyways, but no, I'm just going to show it now. It's called The Good Sister by Sally Hepworth, and I think it's not about a good sister. Like, it's about two sisters, and one of them is like a little obsessive, and it's like a thriller as well. And it just like, look at the cover. She's like looking at them. Like, it's so creepy looking.
What genre?
Thriller.
You like
Everyone
your
has a dark
thrillers.
side.
Interesting.
I'm curious about it. I might hate it, but I'm fine with that. So she is officially reading through them, and we will get back to you when she knows what she wants to do.
To be honest with this one, I want to read this one.
Okay. You're allowed.
So I'm not picking this for you because I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Okay.
Development.
This one is in the middle.
Okay.
This one kind of looks stupid.
Okay.
Because
That's fair.
it's like they all
That's very fair.
are stood up by him and then they all start to like him. Why would you like someone that stood up 3 people at once?
That's fair. Okay.
Weird. This one, I've never liked the plot line of like someone trying to ruin the small town and then you're trying to save the small town.
Really? That's too bad because I actually like that.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
What was this one? This one is in the middle too. So
Okay.
far, no loves.
Okay.
So we got good pickings.
Okay.
Here. This was the one you really want to read? Or a different one?
No.
This one.
That one, yeah.
Oh, this already looks good. Did you already read this?
No. Different one.
Well, am I supposed to pick ones I think you'll like or ones I don't like?
No, it's totally up to you. Whatever you want.
Okay.
Because I picked all these because I do want to read them.
Okay.
So whatever you pick is going to be fine.
4 or 5?
We'll see what you end up wanting to do. It seems like we won't be able to reach 5.
2 sisters, 1 truth. But which one of them knows it? Spooky.
Okay, what are the firm no's?
Well, I can pick whatever I want and you'll read them.
Yeah. I promise you.
This is a yes.
Okay.
This is a yes because I'm curious about it, if it's good or not. And if you read it and it's really good, then I want to read it. But if you read it and it's then I will not read it.
Okay, great. First one, If the Shoe Fits, Julie Murphy.
Second one, this one.
I wondered if you would pick that one.
The second I saw this, I already knew I would pick it
No, you
because
didn't.
I read this like 2 years ago and I want you to read it.
Okay, great. I will do that.
Okay. Third one, obviously this one because she said she really wants to read it. So
I might DNF it.
How can I deny you?
Thank you.
And if it's good, I want to read it too.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Wait, I can pick 1 or 2 more.
Yeah. 1 or 2 more. The rest are going back to the library unless you want to read them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well then this one, no, wait. This one is a definite no. I hate this storyline.
Okay.
Or trope. Is that a trope?
Yeah. Yeah, true.
This one, maybe. This one, maybe. Oh yeah, this one I didn't really read, right? I had Divorce Papers and The Single Dad.
That doesn't sound good.
Not the vibe for the summer.
Good.
This one, it just sounds stupid, but I'm really curious. I want to know if it's stupid or not. This one looks really good and I kind of want to read it, but...
I love hearing your opinions because, like, you aren't influenced by the book community. So I like hearing, like, what you just think is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Can you eliminate one that you don't want to read?
I'm not leaning towards Heartland for some reason.
Okay, good. Boring. Boring!
Sorry.
Sorry if it's someone's favorite book. That's my personal opinion. Okay, decrease 1 more. Pick the last 2.
Okay, decrease, save the date.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, but a little bit boring. Maybe interesting, but
Maybe in the future. Like, these aren't no's forever.
not the vibe for today. So we have... I'm so curious. I want you to read both. You said I could do 5.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, 5, both of these.
Okay, so
Because, again, what I already said. This one, because I want to know if it's bad or good. This one, because I want to read this one. So you can't go to it. So if you don't read it first, if I finish this before you finish all of this,
okay.
then you never know.
There might not be a chance.
Then I will read that.
Okay, so I'll show you these books. You guys leave in the comments what books you'd want to see a reading vlog for. I think this is too many books for one vlog. So you can pick like 2 or 3 and then the rest will just be in a wrap up. Cause I'll do a vlog of like Sister Chose My TBR and like reading the books. And then in that vlog, you can tell me like what you think I'll rate them and
Oh yeah.
if I'll like them.
I forgot.
Okay, and these ones are the rejects. So they're going back to the library. I still may read them sometime in my life, but not this month. So goodbye. Okay, you know what? I don't want to give you permission to pick my next book because I don't want you to pick this one.
I actually wouldn't.
Okay, which one should I start first? And it can't be this one.
Okay, I'll eliminate. Not this one. Boring.
Okay.
Not this one because I want to. It's going to be too good. Do you have a preference?
No.
Mm,
Actually, I think I'm leaning towards this one.
yeah. Okay, this one.
Okay.
I pick this one and then I'll pick the next one.
Okay.
Maybe that one, maybe not.
Okay. Right. Okay. So this one
Has to be in the vlog.
has to be in the vlog, I guess. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So this one already is in the vlog. So you guys can now choose of these 4 what other ones can be in the vlog. Although if you pick the next read. Okay, too bad. There'll be a vlog and you
Well,
don't get
they
to
could
pick.
pick-
Cassandra's gonna pick them.
Well, they could pick if this goes up before I pick.
True.
Right.
Which it will, because it's going up Saturday. Okay,
So if you're really speedy on answering,
if you're speedy before I finish this one
Then
and
you
she
beat
picks
me.
another one, tell which one you want us, what you want me to read next. Okay. And if she reads You Have a Match in a timely manner, she can give updates in the vlog as well.
I will.
Okay.
I read today when you were on your work call
Okay.
on the deck.
What were you reading? The Bible?
The Four Loves by C.S. Lewis.
Oh, nice. On to the rest of the TBR. Thank you for watching.
So I hope you enjoyed watching that. Now for the rest of the books. So I'm not going to only be reading the books that she chose. I did request a ton of library books, so I may end up reading some of the ones she didn't pick, but then there are some on my TBR that I want to make sure I read. So the first book is going to fulfill my reading challenge. I will link my announcement video down below. I am doing a reading challenge for this whole year where each month has a different prompt, and the challenge part of it is I have to choose a Christian romance book. So it has to be Christian and there has to be romance in it for it to count. Prompt for June is just a cute cover. So it doesn't have to be anything other than you like the cover and it's cute. So for me, I'm gonna choose A New Shade of Summer by Nicole Deese. This is a book in a series. I think it's technically book 3. I read the first book, and the first book is technically a Christmas book. A sweet subscriber sent this to me, and I mean, it has summer in the title, and I gotta say, it's a cute cover. I don't usually love people on covers, but this one I actually find isn't too cringy. The girl is really pretty, and it's just super summer vibes. Like, I love kind of the orange hue to it. So this is gonna fulfill that cute cover challenge, and I'm really excited to read this. I love Nicole Deese's books. Okay, next, as of me filming this, I don't know the book club book that we're going to be reading for our Christian book club, so I will put a picture on the screen of what we'll be reading, but the genre that won was a short story or novella, so I'll put a picture of it and then I'll write it in the description as well. If you want to read it along with us, feel free to do that. Alright, I am also currently reading The Waterkeeper by Charles Martin, and I'm really enjoying it. It definitely starts off mellow and sad, and I usually am turned off by that, and which I was, but I kept going because I did have the audiobook, and now I'm like very invested in this story, and I own book 2, The Letter Keeper, so I definitely want to read it in June. It's a really short book. It's under 300 pages, so yeah, I definitely want to read this in June. I do have the audiobook for it as well, so I'll probably read them together, which is what I was doing for The Waterkeeper, and then I can read The Record Keeper, I think, which is the 3rd book. I don't know if I'll get straight to it after this book, but for sure I want to read this one in June. So it is about human trafficking. It's intense, but it's written with like a bit of humor. There's like a touch of romance, and I really like the way it's written. So this book continues the story. Fair warning, if you read the description of this book, it definitely spoils what happens at the end of The Waterkeeper. So I do know how it ends. So my bad, but I mean, whatever, it's fine. I don't usually mind spoilers if I'm the one who spoils myself. I don't like it when other people spoil me, but if I spoil myself, I can handle it. So anyways, I know who this book follows and what's going to be happening, and it's going to be intense, and I'm really curious why it's so short. Wow, look at this. Theme, orange theme. Summer, sun, love it. So, as you might know, where is it? Ah, right. I love this book, A Noble Masquerade by Kristi Hunter. This is book 1 in the Hawthorne House series. I read book 2 in May. I want to read book 3 in June. And book 3 is called An Uncommon Courtship. And it follows one of the brothers. I forget his name though. But I'm really excited to read it. So far, we've been following the sisters. Now the rest of the books follow the brothers, because there's 2 brothers, 2 sisters. And I can't wait to read it. These books are hilarious. Like, it's definitely a humor setting, funny book. Great romance, little bit of mystery, literally perfect. So I'm holding this book because this is the only one I own. I will be searching for the rest of the books for sure. I haven't been to a thrift store in a long time. I really should go to a thrift store sometime and film it, right? But yeah, that book is on my TBR. Unfortunately, my library doesn't have it. It has it as an ebook. And then I did listen to a sample of the audiobook, and I hated the narrator's voice, so I will not be listening to it. I will be reading it as an ebook. So not my favorite thing, but whatever. I changed my shelves around again. So now these are all books that I've read. This used to be my TBR shelf. Now my TBR shelf is down here because it's getting smaller. Okay, this one's for you, Sebastian. On several of my videos, Sebastian he is a subscriber of mine, and he lives in Europe, so there's a time difference, but he has been telling me about this book, If for Any Reason by Courtney Walsh. I'm skeptical of this author because I read Just Look Up by Courtney Walsh, super boring, DNF'd it. And that was like 2 years ago. Then I read Cross Country Christmas. Loved it. 5 stars. Sorry about the sirens. Should I wait? There's like more than one. But for some reason, I just still am like, I'm iffy on her books. But seriously, Sebastian's like, truly, please try this book. It's so good. You will love it. Christian romance. Okay. So yes, If for Any Reason, it is the first book in a Nantucket series. Summer book. Yeah, I think I could like it. Okay. For you, Sebastian, I will try it. So yes, I've added it to my June TBR. I have requested it from the library already, and it is in transit. So it's coming, and I really hope that I like it. Sebastian, this is for you. So thank you for the recommendation. Okay, and then I'm kind of into manga again, and so I would like to read Spy Family Volume 7. That's the one that I'm on, and we'll see. I do know that like a lot of my friends that read these books, the ratings are like kind of going downhill because there's some like odd characters in the mix, but I miss Anya. By the way, you can't really see her, but look at this. You might have already seen this. Okay, now I've got the real thing. Okay, isn't she adorable? My brother got me this. This is legit. Okay, he fuels my manga needs, and she's adorable. I do have a different face for her as well, so I can change her face, and she's so cute. So she's on my shelf now, but she's kind of cut off. So yeah, I am excited to read another Spy Family. And then another manga that I want to start is called The Way of the Househusband. And my sister actually has been reading this, and the few scenes that she showed me make me laugh so hard. Like, they're very funny. So basically this ex-assassin, spy, mafia dude changes his ways, gets married, and is a stay-at-home husband while his wife works. and he's like obsessed with being the perfect house husband. So he's like learning recipes, and like he loves like a good slice of bread like with a knife, and it's just so funny. But his reputation is still this like scary dude. So anytime he like goes out, people are afraid of him, but he's like, tell me the best recipe, like I need to know. And it just is so funny. So I'm really excited to get into this. Yeah, I'll probably read the first volume in June as well. So June is gonna be packed, but I have been on a reading spree. I feel really good. I'm just like very motivated to read. I'm not in a reading slump, the opposite of a slump. So yeah, it's been really good, and I'm just gonna keep on going. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you, Sister Cassandra, for choosing some books for me. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.